Back here, first things first, time now for us to make our picks for Sunday's free-to-play Super 6 contest. So Terry Bradshaw's putting up $1 million again. All you got to do is pick the outcome of 6 NFL games. I mean, come on. How easy is that? One of the matchups, this one right here, Dallas at Washington. Nick, give me a winner, and by how many?
Well, I'm staying, I'll say Cowboys by 3. But I don't know if you guys remember, yesterday, I told you the Giants by 5 as my first leg of trying to win this $1 million, and they blew it for me. So I'm already out for the weekend. So, well, they blew it for me. So Cowboys by 3, but I'm going to be honest, Brandon, I'm not that invested. I'm very disappointed. I thought I was going to get the $1 million.
You're not? What?
No.
So what's the spread? Is the spread 3 or 3.5, Nick? I think it's 3.5. The spread this week?
I thought
Cowboys giving 3.5?
I think. Sure, I thought this game was a pick-em.
Yeah, it's. Is it? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going with the Cowboys to win by 6. But here's the cool thing: they're finally going to put together a clean game. All 3 phases clean.
Oh.
No picks, no fumbles, no big plays given up.
Wow.
Cowboys by 6.
No chance.
That's a bold prediction. Yeah.
Jenna said no chance.
I'm going Cowboys. Cowboys by 7, Jenna.
No picks? No chance. Say it again. Cowboys by what? 7? Wow.
Cowboys by 7. Cowboys by 7.
Okay. All right. Bold predictions. Make sure you guys get your picks in for free before kickoff on Sunday for your chance to be the millionaire that Nick will not be this weekend. All right, let's move it along. Time now to play a little drawing a blank. And man, I can't see this play enough. Danny Dimes takes off, nothing but green grass in front of him right up until he's no longer running. Paint the house, Daniel. So, Brandon, Daniel Jones's 80-yard touchdown run and stumble was blank.
It was confusing. I didn't know if I should be cheering for this guy or embarrassed, because I've been in this moment before on the big stage, and I literally ran out of bounds. Antonio Cromartie was chasing me, so I get it. But 21 miles per hour isn't a joke. My fastest time ever in the NFL was actually when I played for the Giants, and I clocked 20 miles per hour. This guy is faster than me, but he got to work on his leg strength, Jenna. He needs to come work out with you.
No, he's not.
And he did.
Hold on a second.
And yes, Wild,
Brandon,
he's right. And Nick,
Brandon,
he's correct. And
take it back. Not the Jenna part. Take back that Daniel Jones is faster than you. Retract that statement right now.
You're a numbers guy. You're a numbers guy. Numbers don't lie. He hit 21.8. I clocked like 20.4. The fastest
up
ever.
Until he hit the ground.
Okay, all right.
He was moving, bro. That wasn't my game.
I'm going to admit something I'm not supposed to admit on television.
What do you got,
I'm
Nick?
rattled right now. Brandon Marshall saying Daniel Jones is faster than him has rattled me. Listen, this is a stumble in the right direction.
Think about this.
And here's why.
A stumble.
Let me tell you why. Because when he was going to the ground here, I thought, oh, he's going to fall and fumble. But he didn't fumble. He saved the back-breaking fumble for the final play of the game, so it's a stumble in the right direction. He waited 59.5 minutes in this game until he lost his first fumble, which is one of the longest times he's ever gone in any game he's ever played. So he fell, but he didn't fumble, so it's a stumble in the right direction, Wiles.
I think it's 100% a highlight with a little dash of low light in it. It's just like when Bo Jackson struck out and would break his bat, or when John Morant misses an awesome dunk and we still put it on his highlight reels. It's still a highlight with just a little sprinkle of low light. It's okay.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's move on to New England now, where Jimmy G making his big return to Foxborough. First time as the Niners starting quarterback to face his old team. But Brandon, the player you're most excited to watch in Week 7 is blank.
Coming off a bye, I'm going to say it every week. Dangerous. Russell Wilson. Come on, it's the MVP. Come on, I ask you every week, Nick, I ask you, when you tune in to watch NBA, who are you tuning in to watch? LeBron James. He's the best in the business. So for me, Russell Wilson is not going to change, guys. It's not going to change.
Okay.
Okay, well, mine does occasionally change. This week, though, player I'm most excited to watch in Week 7, Snow Mahomes. Snow game Patrick Mahomes. You check the forecast in KC? Oh, Expect a massive snowstorm. Last time they played the Broncos in a snowstorm, all Mahomes did was throw for 350 on 80% completions. Defensive back sliding all over the place, not knowing where to go. Tyreek Hill streaking open. So Snow Mahomes is my answer, Kevin Wildes.
I like that. Snow Mahomes. I like Snow Mahomes. I'm going with Brady and Gronk. They're back. First touchdown of the year last week. If they get one more, they move into second place for hookups, tying Steve Young and Jerry Rice. First place still Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison, but they would get into the record books one more. So they're back. Big win for the Bucs whenever they're going to play.
All right, we head to Washington now. Zeke and the Cowboys coming in favored by ½ a point. They can move into first place in the NFC East with a win. I got 2 words for that division: watered down. Brandon, the team that should be on upset alert in Week 7 is blank.
Yeah, Seahawks versus the Cardinals. I'm not picking them. They're not going to win the game, but I want to use this time to tell my pick, the Seattle Seahawks, my Super Bowl pick. Guys, this cannot be a trap game. Be on high alert. This team is dangerous. They can do it all. Okay, so I want to use this time to just speak to the Seattle guys out there in that locker room. Let's go.
Either way.
Okay. All right, so listen. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm not going to win the $1 million this week. So I've got to make it up elsewhere, and I'm going to help you guys make some money as well. I'm going to give you a double dip upset alert. All of Los Angeles could upset their opponents. You have the Jags taking on the Chargers. They're getting 7.5. This feels like a game where Gardner Minshew plays well and Jenna is obnoxious on Monday. The Jags plus 7.5. Yeah. Even the Jags outright. And then the other LA team, Monday night. How about the Rams taking on those underrated 5-1 Chicago Bears? Rams favored by 6. I think the Bears can win outright, certainly cover the 6. So America, Jacksonville plus 7.5 against the Chargers, get their second win of the year. Gardner plays well. And the Bears continue to be underrated, and the Bears have been a covering machine for me this year, baby. So both LA teams, Chargers and Rams, should be on upset alert, Kevin Wildes.
Well, you know who it is, actually. It's the Chiefs. And Brandon, remember how you were sparring with Evander Holyfield? Now imagine if you beat Evander Holyfield, and then the following week you had to fight some, like, random featherweight. You'd be very confident. That's what the Broncos came in and knocked out the heavyweight champion New England Patriots. Now they got to go play, you know, the Chiefs at home in a snowstorm. I would be, my confidence would be sky high. So I put the Chiefs on upset alert.
You can't compare Evander with the Patriots.
On to New Orleans, where Drew Brees' top target, Michael Thomas, tweaked a hamstring in practice yesterday. It's been one heck of a season for him. His status up in the air for Sunday's game against the Panthers. So, Brandon, the team that most needs a win in Week 7 is blank.
Yeah, it has to be the Cowboys. And if any of you guys say anything different, then you just lose all credibility with me. It's the Cowboys. Like a tough week in the news. I mean, everybody's about to get fired. I mean, they have to go out there and get it done. And I'm also predicting that this is the week that they play a clean game, that they don't throw the ball to the other team, that Zeke doesn't fumble it and continue this streak. And I also predict that they're finally going to be able to understand cover 3, quarters, whatever they're calling. I know that these guys are going to know their job. So I'm predicting that the Cowboys play a clean game.
Might lose all credibility if it's not Cowboys here, Nick.
Well, credibility about to be lost. What team was the talk of the NFL this week? What team skyrocketed up the rankings the most? People are all of a sudden saying, you know what? Not just division contenders, Super Bowl contenders. The answer is the Tampa Bay Bucks. And if they end up losing to the Raiders who are dealing with good players lost to COVID, don't even know when the game's going to be, all of that progress they made by beating up the Packers evaporates. So while you might say, how they're 4-2, why do they need a win? Because what a loss would mean for them in the bigger picture of what they can accomplish this season. So my answer, credibility gone, evidently, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
shot.
Woo!
All right, Brandon, I'm going to
we
try to
talking more
hold
about
on to my credibility card here and say the Browns. And then Battle of Ohio Part 2.
Oh, it's a good
Baker needs this win. Or I'll give you a little, this will hurt my credibility. If Baker plays awesome and they lose, probably okay too. So maybe that takes my credibility. He had a bad game against the Steelers. He was hurt, and the Steelers have the #1 pass rush in the NFL. Well, the Bengals don't, and he got another week to heal. He's got to play well, and Odell, I hate to say it, should probably keep his shoes on the whole game.
I'm not even going to go there. Let's move on. Is it me, or are all the teams in the NFC East playing hot potato with the top spot? Carson Wentz and the Eagles now own it, but just barely after last night. Highlights. First things first, next.